Hey guys, so it's the time of the week again. Let's talk about Jollibee. Where is it headed? Is it in a better position now than where it was a few weeks ago? If you own the stock, what should you do now? If you have cash, is it a safe time to come in? If you have cash, should you average down if you've owned it previously? If you have cash and you are a trader, are we seeing signs of reversal? Or should you avoid the stock still completely? That and more in this video. Check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Gerbo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time I create new content about the stock market. This is under our stocks by request video, and I've been doing weekly videos on Jollibee as you guys have been requesting and requesting and requesting on the status of Jollibee as well. And I hope this adds so much insight to you so you guys get to trade it with confidence. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, so let's look at what the charts are saying based on technical analysis, based on where it's predicated, where it's headed. Same analysis, same strategy. I'm gonna analyze it from a position trading perspective. Then I'm going to analyze it also from a quick trading perspective as well. Just before I show you the charts, please do note that Jollibee has moved up a bit as compared to where it was after the large drop a few weeks ago. But please remember, parameters would like to put out there first. Number one, you're a position trader. Always focus on the trend. You are a position trader. Always focus on what the underlying movement, the general trend is pointing. If it's headed down, the name of the game is to have enough patience not to do anything. If you're a quick trader, you need to plot your support and resistances very, very, very well, because that's so important. That will help you know strategic areas if you should add some more, should you buy, or it will tell you to avoid it or sell it as an opposite direction and analysis as well. So there, I hope that this gives you weekly insights on Jollibee so that you don't base your analysis just on what other people say. You don't base your analysis on based on what you hear. You don't base your analysis based on what the rumors or the speculations are, but you base your analysis basically on what the charts are telling you, because everything you need to know is found in the charts. Everything you need to know to succeed, to prosper, and to do well, and to crush it is found in the charts as well. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, so let's talk about Jollibee. Let's talk about where the trend is headed. Let's talk about where the volatility is pushing also the stock. Is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? If you have cash, should you add more? If you own the stock previously, should you position more? What's happening? Has it stopped dropping? Has it stopped falling? Where is it headed now? Are we setting it up for a reversal? Is it now having a shot to go up after all the dust is settled? Let's talk about it one by one. First things first. Number one, if I zoom out, this is a possibility and this is a narrative that you will see as you can see this well and through. I'll just plot this line over here. I'll connect this area. As you can see, and as I start plotting this area, this downtrend is still pretty much in effect still. You can't really expect Jollibee to have a push up unless it breaks out from this resistance level. Then if I'll try to add another one, it needs to break out from this 200-day moving average. So if there's one thing that I want you to jot down in your notes, comment below if you're jotting down and you're taking notes. Comment below if this series on technical analysis is something also that's helping you to be able to just win. And because that's, again, all I want for you guys as well. So jot down. Full reversal will happen as of this point in time if it breaks past the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average so far is from the 257 peso level. The second one is if it needs to break out from this downtrend trend line, which is at the 213, 214 peso level. That being said, it's now building a support here at 185. It's now also building a resistance here at the 215 level. So a couple of things that you can look out for is basically this. If 215, if Jollibee does not go above 215.5 or 215.55, there's an expectation that Jollibee may just go back and retrace lower as well. So, by the way, for those who are fans of chart patterns, which I'm not really a fan of a chart pattern, but if you want to at least try to make a figure out of this. This could also be like that's why chart patterns are a bit subjective depending on how you draw it. This could possibly look like a rounding bottom. That's why, again, chart patterns are subjective, because you can also think about this as something that looks like a, hey, it looks like a reverse head and shoulders. But again, purely subjective, purely based on what other people will prescribe and see it and analyze it to be. But to all of us, what's very, very important above and beyond anything else is the resistance at the 215.5 level, because if it fails to break out the 215.5 level, of course, by all means, take profits already. The retracement will bring it first to 198. After bringing it to 198, it could possibly go back to 185 pesos per share for the short term. So that's how you can peg it. That's how you can analyze it. That's where it could possibly go as of this point in time. Now, let me put the 20-day moving average. It broke past that. The 50-day sakto. The 50-day moving average is where the resistance is. So meaning, if you shouldn't be shocked if Jollibee does not break out from this level, because there's a possibility, there's a narrative that selling could also happen. There's a possibility, there's a narrative that people could possibly sell while all of this is happening over the short term. That being said, also, if you look at it, I placed the 100-day moving average. It's moving side by side also with the trend line. It's moving side by side also, meaning this is following the downward possible movement for the stock. That being said, if Jollibee though breaks past the 215 level, short-term possible target price could be at the 234 level. I repeat, Jollibee breaks out from the 215 level, 215 level. Next possible target price will bring it to 233, 234. So while doing so, it now will break out from this downtrend. Then after breaking out from the downtrend and it breaks this 234 or 235 level, I believe that then it has now a shot of even reversing higher as well. So full reversal, should it happen, should be from the breakout of the 235 level. And as it breaks out of the 235 level, you can place your target price here now at the 259, 260 level, which now coincides also where the 200-day moving average is. So possible narrative goes to 233, 234, does not break out from this because it still falls from this. Possible retracement will just bring it back to 215. But if it breaks out from this area, possible target price now will be at the 260 level as well. Please remember though, a couple of things that I'd like you to note also from a fundamental standpoint. Please remember, Jollibee's earnings this 2019 for sure will be much lower than what it was last year. So your positioning for Jollibee already is not about whether Jollibee will do well this 2019, the remaining few days of 2019, but rather how it will be this 2020. Please remember, I've posted this in the previous videos. The biggest problem of Jollibee is number one, the commissary of Red Ribbon. They're not yet in full efficiency, full capacity. This will go, they'll be better by 2020, so they'll be able to produce more supply, hence they'll be able to earn more. But with that being out of the way, we can see, and we could see that Jollibee will be much better ready from this point of view, from that standpoint. And second, Smash Burger. Smash Burger is still losing money, so unless Jollibee turns it around by next year, that could be one of the catalysts that could cause Jollibee to possibly go up, if only if Jollibee turns it around and they produce better earnings. Please remember, Jollibee is still making money. Jollibee is still making money in the billions, but you have to remember, when you are in the stock market, it's not just about making money, but it's about making money, and while you're making money, it's about beating expectations. You have to beat everyone else's expectations, because if you don't beat everyone else's expectations, no one will want to buy the stock higher as well. And I believe that's where Jollibee is as well. Please remember also the coffee bean move. It will be early to it will be too early to judge where it is right now. It will be too early to judge where it could possibly go. But at the end of the day, the style here and how it's gonna happen is, if Coffee Bean starts firing on all cylinders, when Coffee Bean starts producing money for them at a much faster level. Please remember, Jollibee's earnings are massively, Jollibee's footprint around the world is massive, has massively increased, not just because of Jollibee, but it has increased also because Coffee Bean at the end of the day has 1,000 strong branches all around the world, and it gives Jollibee exposure to other markets where they did not have exposure before, prior to the Coffee Bean deal. So back to the charts. Please remember, jot this down. Here are the resistances that I want you to remember. 215, 234, and 260. 260 allows them to break out from the 200-day moving average. 234 allows them to break out from the range and allows them also to break out from the 50-day moving average, and it allows them also to break out from the downtrend. So these are the key resistances that could trigger movements up for the stock, and it's very, very important that you follow your goal, you follow your strategy, and you do not rely on what other people are telling you as well. So Jollibee, what's interesting about that is this, and for those who are asking, I've gotten a lot of questions about MPI, about Manila Water. That's why we had videos about those companies yesterday. I think the different narrative for Jollibee is they're trying to earn money, not just from the Philippines anymore. They're trying to make massive amounts of money from all of the other companies around the world. They're trying to earn massive amounts of money from different exposures from different countries as well. So at least it somehow hedges them and leaves them or gives them a smaller amount of risk as compared to other companies that are heavily involved in just purely in the Philippines and have a lot of regulatory issues that they need to also sort out as well. So at the end of the day, still also the Philippines is a consumption-driven economy. What do I mean by this? As they're a consumption-driven economy, as long as Filipinos spend, Jollibee will continue to earn more. So as of today, Jollibee is still in a downtrend. As of today, Jollibee is trying to break out from the 215 level. Fails to break out from the 215 level. Those who picked it up from 184, it could be a trigger for you to sell already. Needs to break out from the downtrend for us to really conduct or for us to really make analysis or recommendation that Jollibee has started to reverse. But as of this point in time, no reversal has happened yet. But as of this point in time, from what we know, the downward push has somehow subsided, but it needs to break out still from the downtrend for us to conclude that the selling is over for the stock. I hope you guys learned a lot. Comment Jollibee if you want me to continue this series, this saga of us talking about Jollibee up until we see it fully go back to where it was before as well, or we see some changes also in the fundamentals. Rest assured, when I get more details on the fundamentals of Jollibee, I'm gonna post more. I'm gonna tell you more if there's gonna be changes on it, meaning if they're gonna do better, if they're gonna do well, if they're gonna earn and be in a better position than where they were before. I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna tell you. Or if there's gonna be significant movements in the chart or the technicals, comment below if you want me to talk more about it, and comment Jollibee if you're learning from all of this as well. So I guess that's it. Our top 10 stocks for 2020 will happen tomorrow, Saturday, SMX, Aura. So for those who want to join us and want to learn more, what are you supposed to do in this type of environment? How can you win? How can you still trade? The link to join us in the seminar is in the description below. I really do hope you guys come. I really do hope that you guys learn a lot from this as well, because at the end of the day, that's all I want. I want you guys to win. I want you to use the stock market to let you reach your dreams, your goals of financial freedom as well, because it can be done. You can be prosperous and you can use the stock market to help you win and reach your goals of financial freedom. So this is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.